how's it going? Oh, I've kicked them off because it's too early. I'm telling you, I've had some right technical issues. I probably feel bad now because I've kicked them off. Literally, it was like, hey guys, and nope, they're not meant to be on now. Anyway, hope you're all well. Great to see you. Oh, there's loads in tonight. Like doubled my viewers. Nice. Love it. I'm going to have these guys on again, whoever they are. Paula first in the comments. Nice work. Imi. April Steele. Who else we got? Dawn. Maggie, how you doing? Great to see you. Emma. Amy. There's loads of you in. Great to see you all in the comments. It's going to be good tonight. I'm looking forward to catching up with my brothers. It's been a while. It feels like it has anyways. Right, I'm going to, because we're a little late, because, well, we're 8 minutes late, guys. That's bad. But it's a mixture of my internet and something to do with some delay at their end. But you'd think we'd have it dialed down, the amount of streams we do between us. You'd think that we'd have it absolutely to a T. Right, I'm going to play a song that I recorded here, but then I also recorded some guitars at their studio as well, called Someone Else. Living in the car before the storm, when everything was just for fun, divided by all these things I want. They pull us apart until we learn. I am climbing my Everest. There's always somewhere else to go. You were always a part of this. Some things are better for alone. And if I'm losing love, and if I'm out of touch, I know it's hard for us, we know it to be found. I'm driving in my car away from home, heavy and as time runs out. God forbid you try to be yourself, and wearing you down to be someone else. I am climbing my Everest. There's always somewhere else to go. You were always a part of this. Some things are better left alone. And if I'm losing love, and if I'm out of touch, I know it's hard for us, but I know it to be found. When I'm at my worst, when I can't find the word, I know it's hard for us when I'm not around. I'm going to leave that one there. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers for the nice comments. Great. Hey, my brothers are clapping. They love it. They love me. They really love me. I'm just going to bring them on because we're late. And yeah, let's go. I've just removed them from the stream. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is going to be really painful, isn't it? Oh no. Please say something. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I was thinking there's so much delay, you're not going to be able I'm like, please just talk to me. Please say something.
Let's start that again, Joe. That was so good.
Thanks.
So good to hear you play it. Joe said,
No.
as Matt's voice is so in tune, has he got the auto-tune on there? I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, it's so perfect. It's like-
Yes. Auto-tunes for the win.
And that's honestly,
Great,
I love
mate.
that song.
Really good.
That day that you came in to record the guitars, I'll always remember that because they were the first time. I think you'd sent us like rough demos or
Yeah.
like little snippet ideas, but that was the first time that I heard them in their
Liked any of your music?
No. I'm still yet to.
Yeah,
I'm still yet to.
Ow! Feelings.
No, I remember sat in the chair just listening to you play the acoustic guitar, and I just thought, this is amazing. I'm actually quite annoyed that you've not put it out to the world.
Well,
properly.
it's the mix is done. I've done it. It's ready to go. So
You get to enjoy them.
I've done it now. I got
It's
over
great.
whatever that little demon that was niggling at me saying, "Don't put it out, don't put it out." I've got over that,
That was me.
and I'm ready
texting
to press the button. Yeah, you're like, it's shit. I don't know.
you. Honestly, man, it's so
Why is
good.
it so in tune?
So good.
Yeah.
And I'm really. I can't wait for it to be out.
I'm excited too. Should be good fun. I've got some cool things happening with it actually. I've got like a full animation series for all 3 songs coming out with them as well. So I'm doing like a long
Who's
3-track
doing that?
video. It's someone called Hattie. She's a university student. She's studying design and that kind of thing. So and
Amazing.
like animation. It was actually Declan Creffield posted out one of her videos, and I was like, that looks sick.
I was just about to mention Declan. Do you not
What were you
love?
gonna
I just love Declan. I think he's great. He's a great guy. No, do you not love like the creative people?
Is he here? Is he here or something?
No. Is there a massive? There's a massive delay.
No, it's all right. It's fine.
Do you not just love? Like I just really love all types of creative people. Do you know, like from when it comes to drawers and like.
Yeah.
I was saying that Declan is unapologetically Declan Creffield, and you can see his art
Yeah.
all over the place. And when you do, you can.
Well, have you cut off? You've cut off, guys.
Have we?
I can't hear you now.
Oh,
You were about to say something really profound.
it was really profound as well. Oh, no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Thumbs up if you can hear me. Right. I can't hear you. Tap your mic. No.
It's like ASMR.
It's like you were about to say the most profound thing about Declan and then it cut off. You were like, he's like a...
It's Declan that's sabotaged us.
Can anyone else hear him? Them?
See what they say
Okay,
in the
so
comments.
why don't you play a song?
It's me. Me play guitar.
you know,
I'll
you-
play a song.
Yeah, and we'll change over. Hey,
Oh, God, I'm not prepared to play 2 songs.
Matt, kick
Kick
us
you
off.
off screen. And then you'll come back and play a song. Okay. It's a good job I'm good at
Good to
lip
do.
reading. I have no idea what's going on. But as I said, you'd think that for 3 people that stream, regularly, we'd have this dialed down. But apparently we don't. So yeah. We can hear all of you. So you can hear the guys. You could hear them. We can hear all of you. We can hear everyone, all of them. That's strange. So now it's just me on my own and they're fixing stuff.
That's not... That,
But I couldn't hear them. It just cut off. Anyway. It's an IT department again. Yeah, that's it's just us. I don't know. Maybe we're bad luck. Anyway, there's loads of you in tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for coming join this absolute mess of a stream so far. But if you are new here and want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be massively appreciated. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm eking my way there. And every now and then I go up a few, and then a few drop off, and then I gets my hopes up for a second, and then they drop off, and they come back. And so if you're interested, please subscribe. Hey, someone's just subscribed. You can hear them trying to sort it. I don't understand because they're muted. Hello. Yeah, the buzzing sound might be from me. So I've got an EP coming out, and that first song that I played is off that EP. You can hear them now. This is really blagging my head. Like, it's really confusing. Can you see them? Guys, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself? Because it says I can't unmute you. Which is bizarre. This is so confusing. Just play, Matt.
Hi. Can you hear us now?
Matt, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Oh, jeez.
Oh no! All of this was this was all part of the we felt like you were getting
jokes.
too professional, and we wanted to sabotage every bit of what you did. What you did.
Is that better?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
That was a lot of fun.
Fucking hell, that was horrible.
Thanks.
It was so confusing because everyone was like, we can hear them fine. I'm like, they're off screen. How can you hear them?
It's because I kept on unmuting it as I was trying to fix it.
No, it's probably because the comments are delayed. And
probably. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, now I can hear, like, this is like real time. I was saying, like, Declan is... No, it's more about arts in general. So, like, you've got someone who's drawing something for your song, and like downstairs we've got Declan, who's an amazing photographer, amazing videographer, and then we've got us, and then in this building we've got dressmakers, and we've got architects, and we've got photographers over there, and like I really feel right now like that we are surrounding ourselves with like amazing artists, and I love the creative process of people, and everybody's got their own interpretation on what they consider art is.
Yeah, totally. I love it. And that I think I wouldn't have found Hattie if it weren't for Declan.
Yeah.
Because he shared a post, and I saw this little animation, and I was like, whoa, that's sick. It's a really like simple form animation. And I just reached out, and she was like, yeah, I'd love to help. So she's like I say, it's gone from doing one video for one song to let's make all three videos tie into each other as like a short film type thing with that particular EP as the soundtrack. So
amazing.
It's exciting. Should be cool, man. So how are you guys anyways? What you been up to? It feels like forever since I've seen you.
Well, we saw you on Zoom over Zoom for Steve's 40th birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the last time that we saw.
We live on the screen, don't we?
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, even as close a family as we are, we're not even actually spending physical time together. But I was just saying to Joe, I was like, I can feel it. I can feel a positive energy. like now. It, like,
There's
Leeds. is like,
there's definitely something happening. There's in like some
People
sort
are
of light at the
breaking
end of the
rules.
no.
no,
Light,
probably.
Light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I can see that. You know, I think it's something to do with spring. Spring's kind of coming in. The lighter nights.
definitely.
The lighter nights. It was
Yeah.
5:30 when me and Dave were walking around tonight, and we had a cup of coffee, which slowly turned into a beer.
Yeah, well, it's the weekend, isn't it? You know what I mean? We've got to get there.
guys. Yeah. Is it? What day is it? It's Wednesday.
It's got a day at the end. Day at the end, doesn't it?
Where's Saturday? Where's Saturday? That when you mentioned about spring, honestly, for me, it has changed everything. My mood has lifted over these last week, just purely because there's some sun and
There's a real.
warmer,
There is a.
you know.
I am not a doctor, but there is this thing. Is it called SAD? Like seasonal.
SAD. Yeah.
Seasonal
Affective
Adjustment,
depression or something.
yeah.
Something
Disorder.
like that.
And
seasonal.
Either way, it's spelled
disorder.
I mean,
sad.
have that and then
Yeah.
add a lockdown on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
killer. It's but yeah, it's it's nice to see that other people are benefiting from the lifting, the changing weather and stuff like that. It's cool to.
I hope everybody hasn't
Obviously
left.
doing a good
I hope everybody hasn't left after all the
mate,
the facade
honestly,
that went
this is
on.
big numbers for me. This is big numbers, guys.
What?
You guys have brought a
Two-
right crowd
two-
here, and
two
everyone's
people?
subscribing as well. No, there's
Good.
63 of us on. It's
Nice.
nice.
That's amazing.
I mentioned about subscribing, and then my phone just started going nuts. So thank you very much to everyone that's already done that. There's a few people that I'm surprised that have subscribed just now that weren't already. That I'll be having words with Amy about that later on. But it's only my 200th stream. So what you guys been up to?
We've been doing a lot of recording. We've spent this time period because we locked the studio and we didn't have anyone in. We turned to writing for ourselves with the excitement of the world is going to open and we're going to play shows. Let's write some material, and we started writing and we wrote. We say over 20, but we just looked at the numbers and it's like it's closer to 30.
Yeah, there's 27 songs in a SoundCloud ready to go. So
And we're like, this is great. And then when the excitement of just writing new music, and we say it a lot, but genuinely, honestly, this is, and you've heard some of it as well, Matt, and you've so have you.
It's
It is
incredible.
honestly our favourite music we've ever written.
we set ourselves a challenge at the beginning
It
of
is
lockdown.
the
to,
coolest sound you've put out. Oh, you will.
Thank
be
you.
putting.
We set
I
ourselves.
sing a lot and Joe's sing less. That's how we've got there with the cooler sound.
You had
Yeah.
to find that balance, though, didn't you? At some
Yeah,
point?
the balance is basically, Matt, do you want to join the band? And then me and
Yeah.
you
No, I
go
don't.
off and no.
So we set. Do you know how I just ignore them? Sorry for swearing.
Yeah.
by the way.
No, I'm listening. Sorry, it's all good.
We-
When you showed me the EP, though, not the EP, the tracks, I was blown away. And then you've sent me a more recent one as well. Is that when you
Summertime.
first released that one?
It's likely, yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Where would you say your influence for this sound has come from? Because I don't want to say. Sorry, just
No, yeah.
I don't
go.
want to say. I don't want to say what I said in case you don't want me to say that. But
No, I'd rather
when you're
hear
in the
what
studio.
what did you say?
what you mean you can't remember what I said?
No.
I said it reminded me of the Harry Styles album mixed with all the elements of Bon Iver with like Charlie Simpson vibe, and what was the other one? There was another one. It was like a. I can't remember, but the percussion especially proper reminded me of Harry Styles' album, which I
Yeah.
don't know if it's going to turn people off.
No, not at all. I think that anyone who actually listens to the Harry Styles' latest album and actually first solo album, you know, I'm certainly would like to think that I am not the criteria for Harry Styles, but I can't deny that he has got the best production. So when you say influence that we did, so we are unapologetically enjoying the fact that we absolutely adore the production of your folk indie vibes, which is your Bon Iver,
Lumineers,
and then there's influences that kind of come before it. When you said about the percussion that we've done, we've really embraced the fact that we really like some retro vibes in there, some Beatles, some Tom Petty, some vibes of their 70s folk and pop sounds in there. Like we just, it's a very elbowy feel. We wanted that right kind of creation of live music.
I think that was the other one I gave you.
Yeah.
And I'm we got onto a stride of doing it, and we just didn't. Once we'd found it, it took us about 10 songs to get in. 10 songs of sounding so different every time, but eventually we found this sound that we were like, well, this is great, let's keep going that way, and then it just kept on getting stronger. And then the last maybe like 10, 15 entries that we wrote were songs that we put onto the SoundCloud, definitely were the best. So I suppose that's a little bit like a testament to just keep writing, even though that you feel like you might be like in the right frame of mind. Just keep writing anyway, because eventually we definitely improved. Every song's got better and better every time. In fact, there's a couple of songs actually we started recording that just from Joe's phone that are even up there with the top up, the better ones that we've written that haven't even recorded yet.
Yeah, and there's like a real positive message that runs throughout all of the songs. That I'm not saying any of our old songs have a negative message. We always look on the side of bright side of hope and what will be. But whereas this has got like I feel like it's almost come from what we've built this year. Like it's got like this community vibe. It's got this we are in it together vibe.
Yeah, in previous albums, I suppose, or music that we've written, it's all about optimistic and looking forward, whereas this one's about embracing the present,
the moment,
and
I think
looking for the good bits and going.
I think the community you have built is incredible anyways, so for you guys to totally embrace that, it's so much very very much a part of your world right now. Not that it hasn't. You've always welcomed people in with open arms anyways. You've always been extremely kind and caring to everybody that you meet. But I think when you take that the disconnect literally away from everybody across a huge scale, and this is the community that you've made, you've basically brought everyone together, and you've you should be extremely proud of what you've achieved, and for you to put that pen to paper and write songs about it and about this time, and maybe not necessarily about this time, but do you know what I mean? Like, I think it'd be wrong. It'd be weird if you didn't write about it, because it's so consuming. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're so engrossed in it right now. For you to not write about it would be strange, because you've always written about life experience and things like that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good, man.
No.
It's cool.
Yeah, I love it, and I think that we struggle to take out the word, or like the grateful words like love and things like that. We struggle not to put them in songs, because we get, because of the community that you kindly said we built, but we just became part of. It wasn't we didn't build the community, the army of friends. We were the last people, we were later to join the army of friends.
You were the last ones invited.
Yeah, we weren't invited. But the community of people, I don't want to take any responsibility. I want to be grateful that they found themselves through our music. But the Army of Friends Facebook group, if anyone's not joined it yet, you should join it, because every day I see nothing but a loving post, caring for each other.
It's amazing.
Sharing fun things that they've seen that day. Like, how can you get 500 people in a group that do not speak negative at all? Love
It's
it.
amazing.
So what a great place to be part of.
And it's such a strong community of like-minded people, open to new ideas and all sorts. It's as much as they champion you, and essentially like when something when something needs to be done for you guys, they they band together and they do it, but they also do it far and wide. They bring new music to each other, and I see it all the time. Like they share my music, which is incredibly amazing as well. Like, I find new artists through that as well. And they share like really old videos. In fact, I watched the Pillow Talk version that you guys did with Adam as well, and it's bloody amazing. I was like, whoa, 5 years ago, like so crazy to watch that back. But it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's great. Do you guys want to play a song? Because we've just been talking for forever.
It's been ages,
I'm
hasn't
glad
it?
we can now. I've just figured out that channel 2 is broken on that thing.
I could hear you, Joe, and especially when you were tapping it, that was great.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think it's the send back then.
Matt, welcome. This is what it's like to work with Joe. He sabotages you all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be joking. Okay. Can you hear us okay?
I think so. There's no reverb though, is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
We don't need reverb. We don't need any
No, you
electrickeries.
Auto-tune.
Is it too loud?
Cool. No, you just take it away. I'll jump on if it's god awful. But I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm not waiting for the sun. What's the point in sticking around? We have better days to come. I'm not waiting for that. And whatever comes my way, I'll keep dancing in the rain. Good things come to those who go for. What am I waiting for? Life is an open door. Living it up. Oh, I'm living it up. Oh, nothing but blue skies, sun in my eyes. I'm living for the good times, living it up. Oh, I'm on an all-time high. I'm on an all-time high. Turning bitter into sweet, I'll keep making lemonade. What a lovely rainy day. I'm not waiting for that green light. I'm living it up. Oh, living it up. Nothing but blue skies, sun in my eyes. I'm living for the good times, living it up. Oh, I'm on an all-time high. I'm on an all-time high. I'm on an all-time high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it too loud?
Great work, guys.
Oh,
I don't think your mic's working now, Joe, after you did something.
Yeah.
But,
We
but
just need to turn our
I could
headphones
still
down.
hear you.
that's all,
I could
Joe.
hear you.
My mic's not there.
I don't think so. Well, tap your mic again. Yeah, no, it's not working.
Oh well, do you know what?
It is
We don't
weird.
need to worry about it. We just worry.
No.
This
Just turn
one's fine.
Dave's off and you take that. All right, so I'm going to just jump into a segment of the show. All right?
What's that, mate?
I'm going to jump into a segment of the show. It's called Top Song. All right? And basically, what I'm going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about your top song on Spotify and maybe find out a little bit of a background on it. But until then, I'm going to roll this. All right, so your top song on Spotify is it's actually I need to decide how I'm going to do this because number one is actually Battling Life, but it's not had the most spins out of them all. But I'm going to go with that because it is number one on your Spotify with 492,000 spins, which is crazy, guys. So basically, if you are able to maybe elaborate and just tell us maybe a bit of a story behind it, where you recorded it, just anything that you find that would be interesting to tell people and just give a bit of an outline of that particular song, as obviously it's quite popular.
It was recorded at Dave's old house in Wheatwood in Headingley.
In the loft, yeah.
And if you listen to the start and the end of the track, you can hear rain, water. That's because we recorded it up in the loft. Yeah. And it's got like a Velux window, and it was chucking it down with rain. And I was using that guitar to record the acoustic guitar, which had the... and then it's got... and we liked it that much that we just kind of kept it in throughout the whole song. So it's kind of like that's a feature of the whole song. It was written with a guy called Dan McDougall, who's a bloody legend. He's the drummer of Liam Gallagher. And and it was kind of just it was one of them songs that you just write about. Like, I feel like everybody has them struggles, and it's just it's one of the it's basically just trying to see that's although you see somebody struggling all the time or is having a tough time of it, it's almost like amazing to see that they get up and try every single day and grow every single day and become better and become, I love to surround myself with people like that, because like life is life and life is tough.
Yeah.
But you can either go, life is tough and just accept it for what it is, or just go, life is tough and try and overcome it and try and overcome the struggles and the tough times.
What I love about when we perform that song live is that we I like it that we wrote it with a mindset, and then you forget the lyrics when this experience, when you start writing, the lyrics are the most kind of like the most important thing. Like, I know there's different ideas, there's melodies, there's tone, there's sounds, there's vibe that you want to go, but you really want to say the right thing. So you get gritty and write these lyrics, and then as you start moving to different parts of the production and performance, and I have some really wonderful moments where I've looked over at Joe while Joe's singing this song, and he's got a moment of relief because he's realised that the lyrics that he's written or we've written together really mean something and resonate with him.
Yeah, I've not just affected the people in the audience; they affect me whilst I'm singing it. It's especially that middle A, that all the ropes that hold you up start to frail, loosen off. You cry, and then every tear. What is it?
Every tear's a wasted drop.
And every tear's a wasted drop. No need to hold.
Ropes.
Don't need the ropes to hold you up. Don't cry. Please don't cry. And I just that middle eight gets me every single time, especially if I've had a proper
bit of a tough time.
Rough day.
Time. Yeah. It's up there with one of my favourite songs by you guys, definitely.
Thank you.
It's really like proper resonates, really like powerful lyrics, really beautifully crafted and like well put together. I love the production on it. I've always really liked the song anyways. Like there's a lot of people in the comments saying that they love hearing that live particularly. Obviously I think you'll get to a point where, like you say, Joe, you'll deliver a song depending on your mood, and obviously if you're feeling low and then that's giving you a sense of euphoria or whatever and like giving you something, almost a bit of a reassurance, then you're going to deliver it that way, and it's going to be a moment that people see live that's going to be quite amazing. Really, it's going to be cool.
I think performing in general just gives us a bit of a buzz. But yeah, when you can connect, I always like it when someone says, "Oh, your song has helped me through this time," and that means a lot to me.
Yeah, I think your songs do that in general, but that one particularly for me is up there. And it seems to be the general vibe, anyways. In the comments, everyone's saying how much they love that one, which is cool. Hence why it's your top song.
Do you know what also means the most that that's our top song is that we recorded that ourselves, and we did all the production, and that was actually one of Dave's first. Let's put an EP out to the world.
Yeah, I mean the fact that we've since we've been a band or worked with labels, we've always worked with amazing producers, whether it's Steve Harris that we sought out and we found him, and then when we finished the record and it was time to work for ourselves, it was that confidence to actually create a piece of music from scratch that we did the final production, and it actually inspired a whole new chapter of our life, because that's where it was that song and a handful of others that we released on an EP around that time.
Diamonds.
That it just inspired a whole brand new life that we would spend time. I mean, from that we literally had, we've worked with 50, 60, 70, 80 people just writing, producing, recording, having fun that way. Yeah.
I think why it hits so hard as well is at that period in time in our career, we had just been dropped by the label. We were completely independent, and then to put that song out and it be at the top of our thing, it kind of makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think similar to writing music and writing songs, the more you do it, the more like you really get your head around the production and learn to record and like craft a song in producing it up and stuff. Mm-hmm. And to say that's one of your starting block moments, it's iconic really when you think about it in that way. Because it's a pretty good starting point. And obviously the rest of your stuff is amazing as well, and it's pretty cool to to sort of see that that's the start of something, and now how far you've come since then.
Thanks, man. That's mega.
Would you guys like to play another song? Because I want to try to get 3 songs out if we can, and then I've got another round, a quick fire round, which I don't know if it's going to work with us having this little lag, this delay, but we'll just battle through. Okay. We'll see how we get on.
It feels only right to play that song, so.
Good show.
I can't stand. No matter how hard you try, you're wearing down every bolt. You're only just getting by. In my mind, there's nothing else you can do. The world is filled with color, and all you ever see is blue. I can see that it's wearing you down, 'cause I know when you pick yourself off of the ground, ooh, you were constantly working things out, ooh, and you do it without making a sound. You try and you're battling life, it's constantly bringing you down, and ooh, I can see that you're working things out. seeing that you need a new start, and changing everything that you are, just to find your way through the dark. I can see that it's wearing you down, 'cause I know then you pick yourself off for the ground. Ooh, you were constantly working things out. Ooh, and you do without making a sound. You try and you're battling life, and it's constantly bringing you down. Ooh, I can see that you're working things out, and all the ropes that hold you up start to fray and loosen up. You cry, and every tear's a wasted drop. Don't need the ropes to hold you up. Don't cry, please don't cry. Oh, you were constantly working things out. Oh, and you do without making a sound. You try and you're battling life, and it's constantly bringing you down. Ooh, I can see that you're working things out.
Nice work, guys. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate.
So, obviously, we've kind of loosely talked about new music. Are there any dates or anything for anything that people are allowed to know yet? Is it just all very...
No, and it's not all secrets either. It's just because we are really wanting to make sure that we give our music... We've got this time, and we want to use it wisely. And we want to make sure that it's right, and we want to make sure that we're happy with everything that we're doing. We're so excited about playing shows this year. And I think...
In fact, we can see the world starting to open up. So we have a show on the 9th of April in Cottingham.
Yeah.
Which it's a socially distanced show. There's going to be 90 people there. There's tables of 6.
Is it sold out? Is the tickets?
No, there's tickets. That went on sale today.
Oh, nice. Where's Cottingham?
Cottingham is just outside of Hull.
Yeah.
All right.
Lovely little place.
Not far, then.
So that's so we've got that to look forward to. We have we have a live stream show from Ripon Wine Bar, which we're going to be doing on the 13th of March.
Yeah.
So we're going into the venue, which it's called the Storehouse. Sorry, the Storehouse in Ripon.
Nice.
We're going in there and doing it again. It's socially distanced, but there is nobody in the building, and we're selling tickets to that. So that's nice, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
We've also got we're working on a bunch of summer, midsummer, hopefully spring, socially distanced shows. So I
Nice.
think this year's
Exciting.
like I said, it's starting to ease up and open up a little bit, and it's nice. It's going to be exciting to play a real show to real people.
Yeah.
Amy's saying that I've been to the venue in Cottingham, and I don't know. It is.
You have. It was for the we supported Scouting for Girls there. We supported Lucy Spraggan there. Cottingham Folk
All right.
Festival.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember. Sorry, my memory's bloody awful.
We had fish and chips.
Oh, did we?
Mm-hmm.
Those were the days, Those were the days. So, with you, no official dates, just excited to put out music, that kind of thing. Anything else that you've got lined up? Or you just kind of waiting for the floodgates to open?
Yeah, so I suppose it's not just, we are working, at the moment we're working with an amazing artist called Jenna. You can follow her on Jenna Music UK. She's the first artist that we've had back in the studio since the lockdown 3 started. So we're starting to get to a stage where we're not we're not waiting for new things to happen, but new things are starting to happen. And every single week that passes, something new gets added to the list. A new stage to life gets added in. So we are really excited. I mean, there's lots of things that we can.
We're also very lucky that we stayed really active in regards to, not only did we write a bunch of music for ourselves over lockdown, we wrote a ton of music for other musicians over Zoom during lockdown as well. So like
over the last 2 months alone, we've got
Lucy Spraggan releases her full length album on the 26th of February.
We were involved in 5 songs.
We have 5 songs on that album.
Nice.
Lucy May Walker just got played on Radio 2 now 3 or 4 times.
We wrote that song during
lockdown
at the kitchen table over Skype. And then in between lockdown 2 and 3, we had a period of time where we opened the studio again. She came in, recorded that track, and then literally within, over this last month or so, she's had so much success with Radio 2 play.
That's so cool.
So that's really
Megan
cool.
O'Neill, who just had a song on Netflix for
Firefly Lane, the opening song of the entire season. And
we
it
didn't
was-
write that song, but she's a legend, and she produced and wrote her album with us in the studio in 2018, and that comes out this year. So
Yeah, and there's Dylan Brealey. He's got 2 singles out. So to Joe's point, we just never stopped, and we carried on writing and carried on creating. So to answer to your question, there is a lot going on in the music that we've released.
Yeah.
At the time.
And given half the chance, with the amount of restrictions and the amount of things that have been, the obstacles that have been in the way, just to say that you've achieved all of those things whilst that's going on is an incredible feat in its own right. But imagine what it's going to be like in 6 to 8 months' time, however long it takes, whatever it is, when those floodgates do open and all of those opportunities just start rolling out, all the things that you've put the work in now. It's just ace. You guys are a real credit to most people, but especially to me, guys. I don't mean to blow smoke up your butt, but you've inspired me to pick myself up and put myself out there with live streams and put music out again. And you're really on it, and it's mega inspiring. So keep doing what you're doing.
thank you.
It's cool, man.
Thanks, man.
It's good. I was going to do a quick fire round, but we're running over a little, so I think people would prefer to hear you play a song. So yeah, should we do that, and then
Yeah.
we could start to wrap up the show, because I know you guys have been streaming already as well. I don't want to keep you here forever. You got to see your families and stuff. So I'll let you play one more song, and then we can just wrap the show up. And I appreciate you taking the time out to hang out with me.
No, thanks so much for having us.
Thank
man.
you, man.
Okay.
Right, take it away.
It's been a long time since I left you there. I still feel the cold hands in mine. And there were good times, but we will leave them there, because the warmth of these hands are mine. I've said my don't goes, I've said my don't goes. We were always on the run, we waited for this moment, just communicate. We took this all for granted, should we leave this where we want? Please communicate. There were good times, but we just left them there when I felt your hand slip from mine. It's been a long time coming, but should we leave it there and prove that we could fight? We were always on the run, we waited for this moment, just communicate. We took this all for granted, should we leave this where we want? Please communicate. I should have let you go, you should have let me know. We were always on the run, we waited for this moment, just communicate. We took this all for granted, should we leave this where we want? Please communicate. Please communicate.
Woo! Another tune, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Love it.
Thank you, dude.
Anything you would like to sort of say? Any final words? Anything you want to sort of finish up
Yeah.
with?
Yeah, so I feel like I just wanted to say thank you for having us on the show.
Yes, thank you.
I want to
Thank
just
you for
let
joining me again.
I want to let everybody know that we get exclusives for all solo choir stuff, and I don't know if Matt's ever talked highly about his stuff that's going to come out, but I guarantee you, I'm seriously thinking about switching Joe out and having Matt and me joining solo choir, because it is
True story.
incredible stuff. I'm
Yes.
so proud of everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
And then the other thing that I wanted to say is because I just want to make sure that I heard some, and you know, these little memes and things on social media, and there's this one thing, and I just wanted to say that I'm thinking about everybody out there, saying that we're all in the same boat, and we're all going through this thing together, but we're not. We're all in the same storm, but we're all in different boats, and some of us are struggling, and some of us are rocketing through. And I just want to say that if we just pick up the phone, make a few phone calls, have a chat to some people that we care about, we can navigate through the final stages of this lockdown 3 here in the UK anyway, in particular. But positive things are happening. So
Well said, mate. Absolutely.
I'll back his message up. That's amazing.
I mean, I'm not going to claim it.
Well said, Joe.
Myself. I stole it from social media, but I just thought it was really... In fact, actually, worse than that. I stole it from Claire, and she read it on social media. But I just really thought it was really beautifully put, because we're not all going through the same thing.
I think it's very well said, mate, and I quite agree. Reaching out to people is one of the most important things right now, and yeah, we're hopefully getting there now. Last final stages. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Anyway, guys, I do massively appreciate you taking this extra time to come and join me on my show. I know you've been doing your own lives and stuff. You guys do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, don't you?
Correct. Yep. 6 o'clock.
Over on your channel, and then obviously you've got all your music on Spotify and various social media platforms, and then the Army of Friends has nearly ticked over to 500 people in it, which is amazing. I saw Megan post out how close you are to the 500, which is amazing. What a great little community that is. So if anyone's wanting to join that's not yet a part of that, because I know you've brought a load of people over from your own stream, which is incredible. So thanks again for everyone that's tuning in. But you are all welcome to that community as well. But yeah, guys, keep doing what you're doing. You're smashing it. I'm so proud of you both, and I'm excited to hear more new music. And please keep sending me it over WhatsApp as well. I'm really enjoying what I'm hearing, anyways. So
Will do.
yeah, smashing it, guys.
Thank you, mate.
Awesome.
I'm gonna let you go. enjoy your tea and family time and whatnot, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.
Take care,
Cheers, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. There's loads of you here. Thank you. I massively appreciate you coming over from their channel to come and support mine. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I've ended up with a fair few of you subscribing, which is extremely kind of you. If you have already subscribed, then thank you very much for that. What else do I want to say? I have some new music coming out as well under the project Solo Choir. And I do this every single Wednesday. I do a live stream from 7 with a guest here on this channel. So if you want to come check out some new music and find new artists and, you know, fill some time during lockdown, then feel free to come and join me at 7 on Wednesday. Then I'll be here. I'm going to head out now. Thanks again for tuning in, and thanks to my brothers for being awesome. They've smashed it. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. See ya.